gonna talk about football. I'm gonna talk about plants. I'm gonna talk about everything. But I have scripture, so I'm gonna be in Genesis 1 and 6. I'm gonna be in Matthew 7 and 7. And Matthew 18.
You better sit down.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I know everybody have a season. Everybody has a postseason. You have a season. You have and then for us, a season is when we think it's our time. When you know that the Lord is going to start to pour into the overflow for you. Whatever you're going through, you know that it's going to get better. You know that things will start to open up, doors will start to open up for you. But see, as you grow within your spirit, I feel like you have to work harder before your season comes. So God can open up the doors for you and your blessings when your season gets here. So in your post-season, your off-season, you have to practice. And you have to create a team of who you want to be on your team while you're practicing, because everybody don't like to practice. Everybody don't like to study. But you got to have the best people on your team in order to get to where you're trying to get to. So what we have to understand is when you create your team, who do you want on your team? You got to think about all the people or who you think around you is best to motivate you, best to where you can help you with your plays, help you throw the ball, help you make your blessings, help you get to wherever you're trying to do. When you get tackled, because when you get tackled, I feel like when you play the other team is Satan, it's the devil. And so when you get tackled by the devil or whatever, you can get tackled by a test that the Lord wanted to put you through. When you get tackled by your test, you got to understand who gonna help you get back up and who gonna try to help you go opposite way to get to where you're trying to go to. So God gave me Genesis 1 and 6, and so Genesis is talking about the creation. And the creation of God. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. Okay? Then we're going to go to Matthew. That's going to be my next one. So I'm going to give y'all what I have. So I have a team. And this is really not a team, but in my team, I want to have on my team the best players that were the best players to me. So I have me as the quarterback, so I would be Tom Brady. I have Deion Sanders. I have Randy Moss. I have Richard Sherman, and I have Ron Gronkowski, right? All these players are some players that you have learned about, that you know about, who has all been great at one upon a time in their life. I know for sure that Tom Brady studies in and off season. I watched this man study how to ski with his kids because he wanted to beat them, but that's how determined he is about what he's trying to do. I watch Deion Sanders all the time teach his kids. He practiced with his kids. He teach them things. He don't just talk. He don't just talk about what he used to do. He just don't talk about, he get out and he help them. He practice with them. He teach them. He works with them. So I feel like I admire what he does. Randy Moss, I don't know a lot about him, but I know he was good. And he was just with Deion Sanders. But I know Richard Sherman is a great player. He played for the Seattle Seahawks. He played for a different team now. But he's great at what he does, and he practices. All these players, it's just like Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, all these basketball players, Stephen Curry, he's a very, very, very heavy believer in God. And they practice on and off season. So when people see them, they only see what they see on the field. They don't see everything that they do outside of the field. They don't see the work that they put in. Only their team members do. And even sometimes you get team members who see the work you put in, and they still don't understand, and they still get jealous of the things that God does for you, and they don't understand that everybody can't run my play. Everybody can't get the blessing. Everybody can't get the touchdown that I got. You know why? Because everybody ain't strong enough.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got the strength to do what you're trying to do. Everybody ain't gonna be able to go through and endure the things and the pain and the hurt that you endure if they don't break down. So my thing is what I have here. So my season, I say today, my season was June 21st. That was the first beginning day of summer. I am a sunflower, so I start to learn and do research about when my season is to come. Before I got so close within my spirit, I didn't understand why I would go through my hard times. My hard times is always through, not hard times, but times where I should be practicing and times where it ain't going to be as easy as it is when my season comes for me to grow. Mm-hmm. So, sunflower is me and my people. Football is my Bible. Work, fasting, and etc. is my plays. Tackles are the people, the judgments, the devil, the criticism, the jealousy, the envy. It can be your family. Sometimes it can be your husband. It can be the problems. It can be the test. It can be your message. It can be whatever you're going through at that moment of time. That's when you get tackled. The touchdown is the new level. Is the victory. The vases are the sunflowers. The football, okay, I went somewhere else. Winning is overcoming victory. Yes. Power is what you use to win. Water is spirit, scriptures, the word. Hydration. So you need the hydration, which is the water, so it can help you to die to your flesh. So you don't want to get hydrated. Because if you do want to be hydrated. I'll take that back. Say you was a lie. You don't want to get dehydrated. Because if you get dehydrated, then that means that your flesh has overcame your spirit. Which means now you got to put in extra work to get to your touchdown, to get to your blessing, to get to your victory. So when we see them out there playing and they be sweating and they be tired, even in the touchdown, even if they scoring the 3-point on the basketball court, we understand they doing this, they so great, they this, and when they have an off game, we are there to judge them. But I feel like, why are we there to judge them? Because they're working hard just as well as we working hard in whatever that we're doing. They're working hard, and sometimes they can't let their flesh take over their spirit. Yeah. That's why you have to wake up on a constant day schedule and pray and fast. And see, the devil knows what frustrates you. Yeah. He knows what hurts you. So when people look at me, this is where I get, it's where I'm going to. They see me and they feel like you up there, you speaking, or she thinks she's speaking, she thinks she's so believing to God, she this and she that. She's still with her husband. He cheated on her. So she ain't no better than the next person. She's just like everybody else. Or they see the hurt. She's still with her. She still deal with her family, and they ain't Christian like they ain't all where she's supposed to be. Or well, she still go and hang with different people, and they don't believe in God. They still out running in the club. They are still doing what they want to do. They judge you. She thinks she the stuff. She thinks she know God more than anybody else. That's what they say about you. But see, they don't understand my pain. Yeah, I'm still with my husband because he cheated on me, and also he had 2 kids on me. But I continue to walk my walk when my husband did the things that he did to me. I continue to pray. I continue to fast. I continue to come to church even when I ain't want to. I continue to call my pastor at any other time of the night when I was going through something. So, because I knew that God was the only person who can help me get through what I got through. But you know what? Even when I was going through all that pain and all that hurt, did nobody see it? Did nobody understand that I was going through pain because all they see is beauty? And I got up every day and I continued to cry, but I would get up, cry, and pray and go on about my life. You know why? Because I knew that this is not where the Lord had for me to be forever. I couldn't let this keep me down. You're not finna tackle me and think I'm finna stay here and not try to get back up to make it to where I'm trying to get to. I didn't always make it to the first down. I didn't always make the 3-point. I didn't always make it where I wanted to get up and try to even strive to get to where I want to. That was the worst pain of my life, going through that experience. Every time. That's the worst pain. That's the worst pain I can wish on anybody. So they don't understand it. When I look at him and I still smile and I still love him, it's because it's the Lord. It ain't because it's Kiara, because the flesh in me sometimes still remember those things. And I have to remember where the Lord has brought me from and how he taught me how to forgive and how I continue to walk and how he continued to follow once he realized that the grass wasn't green on the other side. You want to go play with this team, you want to go have fun, you do that, but I'm going to continue to walk on my walk because I know where the Lord gonna take me. And he seen that. When it comes to my family, when they don't understand, okay, y'all don't understand, but then I see them start to understand. I see my mother when she starts to understand, well, my daughter said God this, or my daughter said this. You know, everybody ain't gonna get it. Everybody ain't gonna want to walk. I see my friends. See, I had to learn that my friends ain't me. That everybody ain't hungry like I am. Everybody ain't trying to win Super Bowl like I am. Everybody ain't trying to go to where I'm going. You know why? Because they ain't experienced the pain that I done experienced. They ain't experienced the love and the joy that I know the Lord has gave me. When I say I can't go back, I mean I ain't going back. So you ain't finna give me the football and I'm finna run the football back the opposite way to let the other team win. Because it don't make no sense. Why would I let you win when I already know if I take this football and I run my play, I'm finna get a touchdown. My victory gonna be better than the next. Yeah. I can't do that. I have to think about where I'm trying to go. So while I'm on my postseason, this is where I'm going to, y'all. I don't practice enough. I don't study enough. I don't do what I'm supposed to do. So when my season comes, now I gotta work 10 times harder. Because how am I gonna get to where I'm going to? I should have been studying. I should have been fasting. I should have been listening. I should have been obedient. You know why? Because there was times in my life where my kids got under my skin. It was times in my life where I was disobedient. It was times in my life where I ain't have nothing. It was times in my life where I ain't have a car, where I ain't know how my kids was gonna get a cold, where I ain't know how my kids was gonna feed, eat, or anything, but God did. Yeah. It was times in my life where I didn't know where my marriage was going. Speak, sis. I did not know. I did not know if this man loved me or not. I did not know, and when he was out here doing what he doing, if we gonna stay together. I did not know these things. It was times in my life when I didn't understand that I would be able to be the woman I am and accept my stepkids and still have a relationship with their parents, knowing what they put me through. But I'm there, and I'm there because of God. Yes. So when I think about when you get tackled. See, I have friends, I have family members. And I have some that's on the left side, and I have some that's on the right side. And I have some that when they get tackled, they want to live in it. They want to stay there. They want to talk about what they're going to do and what they're going to do when they get out of it. When they get there. When I get there, when I want to, or I'm not there yet, or I'm going through this, but what are you doing to try not to go through that? See, the difference is we pray. And we ask God for stuff. Y'all know, I pray, I ask God to humble me. I ask God to give me patience. I ask God to build my relationship with Him. In 2014, I was praying like I never had. So the Lord came to me when I caught the Holy Spirit, and He told me He was going to give me everything I asked for. But see, the difference is, I didn't understand what I was going to have to do to get what I prayed for. See, we pray for things we don't know how we're going to have to accept it. When we pray for something, He gives it to us, we think, oh, well, we pray for this, and it's going to come the way we want it to come. We're going to work on it the way we want it to work on it. It ain't going to work like that. You pray and you ask God to change your husband, I pray, and I ask God to change my husband, I pray. I ask God to do a lot of things. And you know what He did? He told me, I'm going to take your husband from you. I never forget, I was sitting at 2134 Empire Court, apartment F, and I was laying in that bathroom, and I said, why? No, please, God, please don't take my husband from me. Why would you do this? I was 24 years old. Why would you have me marry a man and take him from me when you made me marry him? You told me he was my husband, and he told me, I'm going to take him. And when he took him, that was the worst pain of my life, what I had to endure, because he had to harden his heart towards me. So he had to do things towards me that I thought that he hated me, he disgusted me. The way he would look at me would hurt my heart. And people watch me go through these things. I mean, they watch me suffer these consequences. Okay, I get up and I left. And then on top of that, I had to send my kids over there. On top of that, I had to get up and go to work. On top of that, I couldn't call on my mama because she was going through things. I couldn't call on my father because he was in jail. I was walking this walk by myself, just me and God. And I'm walking this walk and I'm praying and I'm telling the Lord, you gotta help me get through this because my next victory gotta be great. My next step gotta be great. Okay, so we continue to walk. And then God says, I got something for you. I had to take you from that man because you loved him more than you loved me. You put him up on the pedestal, but you loved me, but he had your heart. man can't have your heart. I have to have your heart. I have to teach you patience. I have to teach you how to humble yourself. So when I give you the things that I give you, won't nobody understand why you are where you are. He starts to give me dreams. He starts to fast. Well, I started to fast. And when I say I was fasting, sister, I was fasting over and over. I was such a baby into that. It was so amazing to me, y'all. I would get up and say, I'm going to fast Monday through Friday, no food. And I would do it with no problem. I wish I could still do that. I can. But since I understood the obedience a little bit, I try to play with it. But you can't do that. You got to still be the same way you was when he did that for you. Because he'll take you back. And don't nobody want to go back to where he break you down to.
I'm trying to tell you. Come on, speak this.
So he brought me down, and I started to fast. And I would never forget when I started to learn that I was a dreamer. I started to learn that I had prophetic gifts because the Lord came to me, and he said to me one day, I was sitting there praying for my husband and my marriage, and I'm praying all this while the whole time he was living his life, okay? And I'm praying because I was a praying wife, and he said to me, you have to understand your power, what you are doing. If you pray for what you're praying for, and I told you you was going to get it, then you need to understand that you're going to get it. Now your job is to walk in what I'm telling you to walk in. Now your job is to seek me like I'm telling you to seek me. Your job is not to sit here and continue to keep crying over this because the devil's going to keep using it to get to you so you can keep coming down. Okay, so when I got over Gerard, I ain't over him. I still love him. It's still my baby. I still love him. But I'm saying I got over that test. Okay, the devil threw something else at me. So then I started to realize, you trying to test me. He started doing things at me about me not having nowhere to go. Me catching the bus. I walked out of the job one day and I said to my friends, well, they were my friends, they was my coworkers, the storm is over. They didn't understand what I meant, but I felt it. The storm was really over for me because I understood that what I had just been going through, that Lord had already spoke to me, that what it was going to come. See, we be waiting. We got to wait. When God say he going to release something, we have to wait on the release date. So I was waiting on my release date. That release date didn't come all the way into July when I got my car. So that means I caught the bus. I went from having a car, an apartment, an own house, a husband, a family, to having nothing but me. Me and God on the bus stop every day, catching the bus to work, catching the bus to school. I had to learn to depend on God. So when I learned how to depend on God, I knew in my head I was never going back. Gerard came back 6-7 times, and I said to him today, you will never have my heart the way you had my heart the last time. I would never love you more than I love God. My mama, my sister, my kids, my brother, nobody, because at that moment of time, did nobody have my hand but God. Did nobody understand my heart but God? Did nobody not judge me but God? Till this day, I get judged every day. People see things, they look. Everybody's faith ain't like yours. Your strength so fierce, your faith so strong, your faith this, or you think you better. No, I don't think I'm better, but I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I want to practice. I want to get to where I'm trying to get to. I got to learn how God gonna do. Because you know why? I love him too much to do all this worshiping down here to when I die, I can't make it to heaven.
Come on now.
I love him too much to not understand that. So if you don't want to go with me, if you don't want to go, if you want to continue to stay down when you get tackled, because when you stay down, why do you want to stay there? You know what happened to the weak football players when they get tackled? They don't make it the next year. They going to sit down. You're going to be all the way over there while somebody else is playing your field. Playing the game because they hungry.
Come on.
If you ain't hungry for God and you ain't hungry to get to where I got to get to, I got to leave you where you at. Because then when you get hungry, then you can join my team. See, everybody ain't ready to join my team. It's people on my team who I thought was ready that still ain't ready.
That's right.
Also, I'm going to have to leave you there. You know why? Because I got to go.
That's right.
If I can leave my husband, if I can leave my mom, if I can leave my sister, my brother, and whoever else, then I got to leave you. You ain't no difference. I'm going to pray for you. And I'm going to continue to keep helping you. See, the thing is, people ask for help, they don't want help.
Come on.
You ask me to tell you what you want, or what you want to hear, but you don't want that. You ask me to pray for you, and when I pray for you and God give me a word, you don't want to hear it.
That's right.
So you can't see, look, I can't be defensive. You know how many times Pastor called me, I ain't want to hear something she had to say? You know how many times Pastor told me I had to take Jerron back because it was time to leave and I didn't want to hear it? I don't want to be there. I'm ready to go. He hurt me. I don't want to do it. You know how many times she told me to get up and stop talking about let the Lord use me? I'm going to do what I want to do. I want to tell her, but I can't do that. You know why? Because she's teaching me. How could you get taught to be the what you need to do if you don't want to listen? You don't think sometimes I be like, that lady gets on my nerves. But what could I do? Because she loves me. And I know that Belichick checked Tom Brady. And I know that Tom Brady checked his people. And I know that Deion Sanders checked his kids. Because I see it. He owned them. He practiced with them. He strived with them. He teaching them to be great. He teaching them what he was taught. You know? And he wasn't always taught like that because his dad was on drugs. He ain't have no dad. So that's why he never did no drugs. But he never did no drinking. But he believed in God. So the thing is, when you won't want to hear what I got to say to you, it's only so much I can do. When you start to drain my spirit, when I start to feel like, oh, I can't do it no more, Lord, I got to remove these people out of my life, that's when I have to realize that it's time for you to build your own team. And I'm going to bench you. And when I bench you, I'm going to let God lead you to do whatever it is for him to do. Or when people don't understand your plays. See, I might run my play a certain way, and you might run your play a different way. If you decide to run your play a different way than I'm running my play, I can't get mad at you. But the thing is, how you gonna build your team? See, I'm gonna build my team from the inside out. I don't want you to walk up to me and think that I'm this holy person, but then when you walk away from me, I want to talk about you, or I want to judge you, I want to help you, I want to love you, I want to give you the kindness that I'm supposed to give you. See, I want to build myself from the inside out. So when you know me and you see me, you want to understand that Kiara loves God. If you can't say that about me, then I don't want you to know me. And if you can't say that about me, that means that I'm not doing my part. So how can I coach other people to do their part if I'm not building myself? It ain't about what the world sees. It's about what God sees. And see, that's what I try to explain to people when they ask me how I'm still in my marriage, or how I still talk to my family, or how I still walk the walk, because they don't see the Kiara. They see the Kiara that still was down on the mud. They see the Kiara who still was out in the streets. They see the Kiara who still was doing other things that she wanted to do. They don't see who I am now. They don't understand that. But you know what? I continue to do what I do because you know why? The Lord sees me. And eventually, y'all just don't want to see it. Maybe you couldn't see me then 2, 4, 5 years ago doing that, but I know you can see me now. Because when I walk on my job, they see it, and they don't know me. So if you know me and you see me, you should know what I stand for. All that envious, all that jealousy, all the fans, all the hate, I feel like I make it me. I'm going to keep you my friend because you envious me. I'm going to keep you my sister because you want to beat me to the punch. I'm going to keep letting you be where you are. You know why? Because that's what Jesus did. He kept all his disciples. Even the ones who didn't, the ones he knew who was going to talk about him, the ones who was going to lie on him, the ones who was going to sell him. He kept them there. You know why? Because he knew God had something for him. I'm going to keep them all there. I'm going to pray for them still. I'm going to give them their word when the Lord gives it to me. You know why? Because I know where I'm going. I'm going to let y'all continue to keep talking about how my husband is so managed and how he made them kids. I'm going to let y'all, because you know why? We growing now. We smiling now. We got blessings on top of blessings. He got his own business. We doing things that nobody thought we would ever do. They ain't going to last. They ain't going to make it. Yeah, okay, he had some kids on her. You know, right? Yeah, we do. But guess what? I talk to Brittany every day. I get my stepson every day. I talk to Willie every day. I get Corey when I want to. So, yeah, we on the path. We got to work in now. So what you going to say now? Oh, Kiara stupid? Yeah, Kiara stupid to y'all. But you name a woman who doing what I'm doing. You can't tell me there ain't no God. You can't tell me what God ain't gonna do. So where I'm learning is I have my team. Y'all, my team's so small now. My team's so small because everybody don't want to see me win. It's my closest people who didn't want to see me win or who didn't understand how I was gonna get there. So now it's just so small because sometimes it's just me and my friend Latora. Sometimes it's just a walking. You know why? Because she understands. And she know where I'm going. Sometimes it be me and my friend Jasmine. Maybe just be me, Jasmine, and Latora. But the thing is, sometimes I got to put them on the sideline too. You know why? Because they got to go on the sideline. Because I'm walking my walk with God. So when I go walk my walk with God, and Tora want to run her play, because Tora doing her own thing. But Tora motivates me. She might not motivate me when we into church because she ain't always hurt. But she motivates me with the things that I need to do. She's not finna let me call her and say, oh, I don't feel like getting up and going to work. Oh, I don't want to chase my dreams because it ain't going to happen. She ain't going to call and let me call her and say, well, I don't want to pray or I don't know how I'm going to do this because that ain't going to happen. I got sisters, I got people that I met just from working who understand my walk and they understand where I'm going. But Tori going, well, you sound stupid. Well, I think you should still do it. See, that's what I'm saying. So now that I've been tackled, because I have been tackled. And if it weren't for calling her or calling Nicolette or calling whoever I might call at the time, how I'm going to get up? How I'm going to make my play? So what I'm telling her, where we're going is we have to understand when you make that play and you get that touchdown. You see how they make that touchdown, they dance, they do their makeup, it's a victory. We got to feel like that about God. So when I feel like when I do something that I ain't supposed to do, like when I leave here and I know that I done spoke my word the way he gave it to me, I'm going to be happy. You know why? Because I made a touchdown.
Yeah.
So now I can do my victory dance. When I go home and I cook and I get them together, I'll be happy. When I go on my job site and God tell me to fast and I complete my fast, I'm happy. You know why? Because that's something hard to do. When you have always had distractions in your life because the devil don't want you to get to where God wants you to go. Because if he get me to where God wants me to go, then it's going to be ugly. You know why? Because my whole generation going to follow me. So all the people you thought that you had that wasn't finna be into me, that's finna keep clubbing and drinking, they Hennessy, doing what they doing, that's gonna be dead. You know why? Because I'm gonna meet them where they at. You don't want to come to church? I have Bible study at my house. You don't want to come? Or your kids don't believe in God? Okay, we're gonna have a session with me and your kids. Oh, you don't want to do this? Okay, the church ain't gotta be a building. Come on, baby, I can meet you here. I'm gonna meet you where you stay. You wanna sit on the block and smoke your weed? I'm gonna stand there with you and talk about God. I'm going to make you understand what he's going to do. You know why? Because that's what the devil don't understand. I'm not finna do no tradition stuff, not being funny, but we got to meet them where they at nowadays. Right. It's 2019. We can't continue to feel like you got to come in the house of the Lord. Yeah, I'm going to bring the house of the Lord to you. Okay, I'm going to have the house of the Lord in my basement. We going to talk about God. I'm going to see why you don't believe. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to help you. I'm not going to force you because I know he's going to show you. See, the way he's teaching me, I had to understand that no, I'm not a pastor that's going to get up here and just try to make you understand what I'm saying. My job is to teach. I'm a teacher. So I have to teach people. When you don't get it, he had to give it to me in different things. I'm so invested. God can give me a dream about an orange. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to go and I'm going to try to figure out what this orange means. Because everything to me that he gives you it symbolizes something. So your walk has to symbolize something. My walk has to be my walk. So when my children get older, they understand the kind of woman that taught them.
That's right.
When my stepkids get older, they understand what they stepmother have been through. So now they understand, well, wow, that's why she loved me the way that she did. Learn to know how hard I work so she can understand where I'm going. So I'm just saying that we have to do our season. We have to practice in our postseason. I'm here to say that I didn't practice in my postseason. So now I'm working extra hard so my season can be great. Practice in your postseason. I did learn who got put off my team through my postseason because I'm going to the Super Bowl. So you got put on the sideline, I'll holler at you next year. You know, if you want to stay on the sideline next year, that's on you because then now you got to go to a different team or build your own. Because my team following me. You can recruit new players every day. Every day. The people who already was there, I'm going to keep recruiting. You know why? Because I want the best on my team. I want the best. You see how Deion Sanders was the best, now his kids the best because he practiced. Tom Brady was the best, now his kids going to be the best. Those are the best to me. They probably not be the best to everybody else, but they the best to me because I watch what they do. They work hard. LeBron James is the best. Kobe Bryant was the best. Allen Iverson was the best. Those are people who strive to get to where they're going. Stephen Curry was the best. Russell Westbrook was they are the best players. Right. Kawhi Leonard, those are people who do what they're supposed to do to get to where they're going. They work hard. If we can watch them games and watch how they work and put as much, they all probably believe. So why can't we? We got to understand that sometimes that hurt and that pain is supposed to be our biggest motivation. Because when you start to run, when you start to catch the ball, when it just falls into your hands, or when you could just throw from the half of the court, all the way from the half of the court and make a three, you'll walk like I was supposed to do that. You know why? Because you got Jesus.
Yeah.
And you knew that was a blessing. So just imagine when you get up every morning and you realize that I done completed this fast, that was a blessing. Now you can go throw your ball. Because you're going somewhere. That hurt and that pain, the backstabbing, the betrayal, all that stuff is going to you're going to think about it. Sometimes I think about it the other day. Every day what I went through. Sometimes, but I laugh. You know why? Because God said, back to Matthew 7, ask, seek, and knock. If you getting tackled and you going down and you understand I'm going down, I'm going backwards and I'm going backwards. If you asking God, please help me to become a better person. If you knocking on the door, you looking for it because that's why you trying to get up.
That's right.
Then that means that he's going to give it to you. It's in the word. You ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door shall open. Seek and you shall find. Sometimes we don't want to do all that. We want to ask, we want to knock, and we want to come to the door. We don't want to run down the field constantly to get to where we're going. We don't want to do that. Why? Because we're lazy. We're lazy saints.
Come on.
We ain't like what they was in the Bible. We don't want to do that. We don't want to run. You got to run. You got to put in work. It's work to do this.
Yes,
I'm putting in work to continue my walk. I'm putting in work to not backslide. You know why? Because why do I want to go run this ball hurt? I already know what I didn't already got so far. So just imagine if I continue to run to get to my touchdown where I'm going to be. If I make it to the Super Bowl, we on another level.
Yeah.
See, he don't want you to make it there.
That's right.
And sometimes I get lazy. You can't get lazy no more. We got to understand that when you build something, you got to build the greatest.
Yes.
You have to build the greatest. You got to pick the greatest
Yes.
to be on your team.
Come on.
And that's how you will make it. So I'm just saying today that everybody has to learn where they want to go. I know where I want to go. I know what I messed up at. I know where my walk is at. I know everybody can't be on my team. Everybody can't be around me. My boat gonna go down to a canoe because it's so small that only some people can hang there with me. I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm not gonna drown. You know why? Because God ain't gonna let me drown. And that same person that hurted me, that same thing that he used to teach me that I can't love nobody higher than him is that same person who's gonna be right behind me. So my thing is to just work. Follow God and watch. When you asking for something nowadays, stop asking for just yourself. Stop not just wanting to do what the Lord asking us to do and just do it. That goes for myself because we don't. We complain about how we ain't got something, how we still struggling, how we this and we that. But what are you doing? I'm going to tell you, I ain't paying my tithes for 1 month. I'm not even lying. I ain't paying for 1 month. When I say my hair was nappy, my nails was broken off, my toes weren't polished. I was telling Juju last week, I was looking a hot mess. I told Juju, I said to myself, God, I know now that I will never not pay my tithes no more. Didn't I just say that, Juju? Because he was started with the small things to show me, okay, then my car started breaking down. Are you want to play with me? I done brought you too far for you to steal from me. So when people talk about what they haven't done, what they don't have, are you paying your tithes?
You better talk this morning.
So now I tell Gerard every time, we got to pay our tithes. I go to that back with Juju. Gerard saying his tithes over here. I hate you count the money with Juju. You always in my business. Well, you know, I got to pay my tithes, but he motivate me because he include his tithes in his bills, okay? I don't care how much his check is, what he get, he makes sure he cash apping Juju. And I'm happy for that. You know why? Because it took him a long time to get where he is, but I'm a praying and fasting wife. Anointing, fasting wife. I do whatever I'm told to do. If I got to put salt in his shoes, oil on his bed, whatever I got to do, I do it. Pray for him while he ain't there. If I got to pray and fast for me for 7 days and fast for him for 7 days, I'm going to do it. You know why? Because we're one. And we don't understand that no more. We don't understand how you're connected one. You're two in the flesh and the world, but you're one in God. So if he ain't fasting, you can fast for him. So y'all can get somewhere.
Teaching today, baby.
So my thing is to just move forward. I'm learning, y'all, and I'm moving forward, and I'm going somewhere. And I know that I can't complain because I'm better off than where I was 6 years ago. And I know to pay my tithes because I like my nails done. I like my lashes done. I like my hair done. I like to shop. I like to live my life. Okay, God already know that. So if I don't pay my tithes, he gonna start there. He gonna take it. Why not? I'm gonna give you what I need. Not only that, because he blesses me to do it. He blessed me to have the job that I have, to bring home the money I have. So why do you want to rob me for a month? I got something for you. I will never. And when I say never do it again, I will never do it again. I just want to say amen.
Oh my God.